Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? I don't know what that's from. No fucking idea. Motoring's in. Lee Harris is here. Colt's in. Carl Allen's in. My internet is garbage tonight. Wow, fuck. Mine's been kind of flaky off and on, too, so. Well, it's either that or it's my phone, and I'm starting to suspect it's my phone. So I have to reset settings every time I go in and out of the fucking shop for any significant period of time, because it changes the fucking... does all kinds of stupid shit recently. And I thought it was a software update, but got a software update last night, and it didn't fucking... didn't change, so... Love your trailer, Rick. It's been a good trailer, I gotta say that. I have put all of the fucking miles on that thing. Get all your items home from Graves. I did. 2 more bags of mulch and 9 steel barrels. Just for putting waste oil in. And I bought the brass barrel wrench they had sitting there on the table because that thing was pretty bitchin'. Need me one just like it? That one has been slightly highly modified. It used to have the old fucking stamped fucking fenders on it, and I cut all that shit off there so I could go pick up a fucking combine in Illinois. Made it. Speaking of combines, I haven't seen Chuck in a while. Once in a while, once in a great... Well, fuck yeah, it's good and dry then. Drier over the winter, combiner in the spring. I ain't gonna say shit, because I don't have corn nor a combine to combine it with, so... But I would probably do that. Go back and watch Rick's video of moving the combine home. That was kind of a fun video. The other trailer in the video is mine. This is true. Katie hauled the header home with Tom's trailer. And loading that motherfucker got a little spicy. I'm glad that shit wasn't me, because... The, I have to throw a battery in it to get that fucker fired up this spring. Take her on tractor drive. Just drive fuck around the neighborhood with no fucking header on it. Have another box shipping your way next week. Well, I appreciate you. Bears Den Motel already sold out for Memorial Weekend. Well, that's probably because there's only 2 fucking rooms in there that aren't fucking full-time residents. If that. They have a motel in Willow River at the Squirrel Cage, too. Just letting you know. Then you could have breakfast in the morning and be right fucking there. Hopefully this isn't on the railroad tracks. Wow. Wrong place. These fuckers are good for getting shit out of your eye. To stay at the casino in Hinckley, we would never see that motherfucker. I'm not even saying he's a gambling man, but I am saying he was going to need an antibiotic by the time he got out of there. Hinckley's a little bit of a poke if you're going to fucking have a few beers. Guys, just get a tent, Dave. I'm pretty sure we won't fuck with you at all. Oh, you were thinking of a different one. Well, you were talking about down here. Shit. Bringing the truck and trailer this go wrong. Gotta pick up parts tractor at Ryan's. Well, fuck, you ain't gonna be here for plow day anyway. You may as well just get a fucking hotel room in Duluth like you were the last time you were up there. You were up there the whole fucking weekend anyway. How'd KRP Rescue go? It was easy peasy. Also, we're gonna disable the fucking drive to park, lock, unlock. That's gonna go away. When the rooms at the casino have a slot machine to win a vibrating bed, well. No, but I'm sure you can make arrangements. Need another set of these? Well, I'll probably need about 10 more sets of these fuckers, because trying to find fucking electrical connector pins that can be repair ends. Like, this only covers some of them, because what in the fuck are we doing? We're going to crash out, that's what we're going to do. Get the fuck over there. How the fuck did you Japanese asses get that son of a bitch in there to begin with? Fuck. Got it. Motor wants to know if Tom has any snow left. There's a little bit around here, but... so many harmful pollution. So I'll lock myself in a garage with 4 cows, and Bill Gates can lock himself in with a running car. I mean... hell, I had 1 cow I would have locked in a garage with Bill Gates. I'm just saying. Mopar's in. Ah. Was one of your Angus cows a bit wild? Oh, yeah. That bitch had a passion for trying to kill me. What do you do with the green frog tape on your bench? Well, in yesterday's application, it was taping garbage bag over a window of a vehicle that has not yet been finished, but the window is down and need to get the fuck out of the shop. So that. Trust me, I'm not much for the painting type. That shit is not my forte. What in the fuck is that for? Oh, it's a depth stop. Fancy. I didn't even know that. You can fucking set that for how far you want to strip your wire. We don't need that. We're just going to eyeball it anyway. Love painting. Really enjoy body work. I'm happy for you. What auction goodies did you pick up yesterday? 2 more bags of mulch and 9 steel barrels. And a barrel wrench. They just had that for sale because they got tables full of stuff for sale. Thought maybe I'd find one of the sockets that I'm missing from my set, but I did not. I had a bunch of snap-on stuff there, though. One fucking set of snap-on sockets that I got, and it's missing one fucking socket, and it was missing when I got it. But... And no, it's not the 10 millimeter. It's a 17 millimeter. You want another oil barrel? Fuck yeah. 110? Fuck, I don't care. What socket style? It is a half-inch drive, chrome 12-point, shallow. I actually do have these in here because well, 18's fucking hammered. I've never really used them, but I have them. So I think they go, yeah, 10 to 32. Yeah. And 17's the only one I'm missing. Got one in the truck this week. I'll drop it off after my job in Barnum on Friday. Fuck yeah. What time you done on Friday? Yeah, I have to cut my hair one of these days. Fucking getting... Or trim the bat wings, one of the two. Can you order me 4 10010 oil filters for the Jeep? Sure can. I have them in stock, so even if I don't order them, I got you covered. But I will. It's a morning order coming anyway, so. Restocks this month are going to be fucking... It's going to be a lot of things going into their shop supply category. Can't start until after 8 a.m. Nobody's there before then. Although I will say Napa's got a fucking... They got the wholesale side. They got to fucking step up their game on fucking incentives and shit. I don't want your stupid fucking gift cards. I want real fucking incentives. Tom wants to know if we tried any of the orange creamsicle cake yet. Orange creamsicle cake. Ooh. It's like frozen? What's in it? There's 20 people in here and fucking 3 people talking. Pirate fuck 8. It is great. Mom will not be getting any. Wow. Fucking wind is ripping. Emily's in. Orange juice, sour cream, orange jello, and oranges. The frosting is Cool Whip and orange juice and orange jello. Where do you find these things? Sure, there's a website or a Facebook page or some fucking thing. There's gotta be. Unless you're just making this shit up on your own, then good on you. I mean... My wrench drawer is pissing me off. You want to know why my wrench drawer is pissing me off? I'm going to show you why my wrench drawer is pissing me off. See these wrenches there? See how they sit this way? That is not conducive to the fucking drawer moving. So we're going to have to figure out... I think some of these motherfuckers over here are going to have to go over there so that fucking stack can go that direction. I'm not sure if I'm feeling that ambitious yet. Plus I have the 12-point RBRTs. These are the 6-point. I have the 12-point RBRTs that should go in here. And anyway. Real world problems, but... It's kind of fucking annoying. I don't like it. Told you when you put them sideways, that would irritate me. I don't mind them running in that direction. I just don't like the fucking thing sliding around. And maybe that's what you meant. So it's still not right. No. It ain't right. I don't like it. But now I'm contemplating, because I have the 12-point from fucking 6 to 19, but do I get the other ones all the way up to fucking 32 like I have the 6 points, and then get to put the fucking 2 sets in so they just fucking alternate correctly, and then there's the balance. But then I also have the Mac knuckle savers that go from fucking 6 to 24, so you get the rest of those to go to 32 as well. Then just have all 3. See? First world problems. I don't know what to do. Need bigger toolbox? Well, maybe. Put a foam liner in the shelf and cut out a space for each wrench. First and foremost, I don't like fucking foam. Never have, never will. It's never been my fucking favorite thing in the world. Because foam inevitably gets fucking nasty. Unless you don't do anything with it, foam is going to get fucking disgusting. And as much as they think that shit cleans up, it doesn't clean up. Where the fuck? You know why? I have foam. I don't like it that much. Evan Kibby's in. Magnet. Guy maybe could. Where the fuck is one of these? They'll still slide on a magnet though. You ever notice that they won't slide as fast, but it's easier to get a magnet off by sliding it than it is by pulling it, right? So in an application where you're trying to keep them from sliding, probably not going to work that great. I'm just going to move all the shit around. I just don't know how much shit I'm going to... I'll ask Tate tomorrow. But I might have to wait a while because I got to buy a fucking scan tool. And my fucking top don over there is still fucking arguing about whether it's going to update or not. So those motherfuckers are getting a phone call tomorrow. Tate did think that was kind of funny. Too early for lizard. Sliding or pulling. Let's take one of those rainbow people with piercings to a junkyard and see how they come off the magnet easiest. Well, you buying a fancy Mac Tools one with Phone a Friend. There will probably be a new... What do you mean by Phone a Friend? There isn't necessarily a Phone a Friend, but you can have them do your programming and stuff for you. I still want to know what the hours are, because what I'm trying to figure, it's got to be a pretty large window, if anything, considering East Coast time to West Coast time. You got to fucking... So it's got to be a 12-hour window, which now I'm mostly okay with. They're only giving you 8 hours of, this time in this time zone, then that's going to piss me off. These are the questions that I ask. So that way I know. Running into the fucking alignment machine over there. Tate, when you see him around, he told me about it yesterday. I got you. I mean, apparently he has that scan tool because he called me earlier about working on shit. Unless I'm the phone a friend. God damn it, I didn't sign up for that shit. It's only $6K for the tool. I'm aware. I've been aware for months. I'm not opposed to spending the money. My check engine light came on in the truck. Well, if you want to know why it costs so much money to get your check engine light diagnosed, it's because the tool that does it costs $6,000, let alone the person that has to run it. Well, that's not true. A lot of them cost upwards of 12. The phone a friend. I'm kind of used to the phone a friend being me. To be fair, most of the time, it's easier to answer the phone and answer the question than it is to get stuck working on it. Cody. What happened here? Is that how that? I think that's how that was. Yeah, I paid in advance. As soon as I seen the video come up in the group chat, I was like, I just started the Jeopardy music. I was like, boo, 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 boo. You can take it to one of your auto parts stores, and most of them will pull the code for you for free. They will not clear it, because there's a whole lawsuit about that. So anybody has a misconception that they will clear a code for you, they will not. Even if you put the part in, they are not clearing the code for you. Time to change winter air and the tires to spring air. Springy air. Just want to know if I need to start looking for a new vehicle. You know how much new vehicles are? And no. Been saying just one more summer with the Jeep for a few years now. Still the cleanest 2015 Grand Cherokee I've ever seen. Yeah, it's... Hey, if they... trust me, if their cutoff was what you said their cutoff was going to be, and it went beyond that, I would have been like, what do you want for it? And I don't even like the fucking things that much. I can get a code reader, 6K. Well, that's more of a bi-directional scan tool. You can get a code reader for $40 from your parts store. And it'll tell you why your check engine light's on. Well, it'll tell you what the code is. And it's not going to tell you why the check engine light's on. It's going to tell you what the code is. You know what the fucked up part is, Tom, about you saying that? With the interface that's in the newer vehicles now, they could 1,000% do onboard diagnostics for you. They won't, but they could. They can make that son of a bitch so it can pull codes, live data, do the whole damn thing. Even if they didn't make it so you could clear it. You could do all of it right there on the touchscreen. Am I in the Buick? Of course I was in the fucking Buick. Also, who the fuck asked if I was in the... Cody, tell Chad to get his ass in the fucking live stream. Who the fuck does he think he is? It's Wednesday. Let me happy to have it back. Jen's mom is putting 140 miles a day just for daycare for us right now. Damn. 70 miles each way. Ah, damn. I don't like anyone enough to fucking run 70 miles each way. Nope. Never had a job that was over 22 miles. And that didn't last long either. Most of my career has been under 10 miles. Well, the vast majority of it was 6 to 7. That's what's a lot harder to tear than you think. She's offered 5 days a week for the month of April. I'm not going to say no. Right? Shit, if it works for you. Plus, if you're working up north anyway, that probably works out pretty well. Mr. Hams himself. It's 2 M's. Fixed scanner connects to your phone, works pretty well. Just don't pay for subscription. Not necessary. I have zero fucking experience with the gimmicky fucking half-assed fucking tools for that shit. I don't do it. By the time the fucking thing is here, it is beyond that fucking level of scan tool, I can promise you. Reaper's not locked up yet. I didn't see that engine by now. Nissan Titan diesel any count. Fucking why? Wood boiler going yet? Yeah, it was fucking 10 degrees yesterday morning. Of course it's still going. And we're not going to be out of the fucking freezing temps and 20s overnight for the foreseeable forecast. Drive 16 miles one way. From 2004 to 2015, I drove 6 miles. And from 2015 to 2022, I drove fucking 7 miles. And 1.5 miles through the swamp. Well, depending on which way you went. Half mile or the long way around was 1.5 miles. Either way. How's Kyle tonight? 62 here today, 80s this weekend. I don't want to do the fucking we don't need 80s. We also don't need to do these massive fucking temperature swings either. Fucked up part is we've done the snow and then the heat and then the snow and then the heat, and well, it stressed the fucking cows out, but there's still like a couple of puddles left in the fucking pastures and it's dry. BORK is getting busy, busy, busy. Make the money, money, money. Or, I mean, if they're paying you for it and you feel like you're well compensated, make the fucking money. They're just guilting you into doing it for fucking fuck all, then tell them to get fucked and stay fucked. That's... Quit. I'd have quit. I should quit. Fuck this boss. All he does is fucking buy more shit for the business, and you get a case of beer once in a while. This guy's a dickhead. Paul's in. See, we have a weekend of rain coming. I hope so. And I hope there's a lot of it. I don't want a fucking downpour, but I want a lot of fucking rain out of it. And hopefully some warm rain. We had a little bit of a warm sprinkle this afternoon. I walked over to check the wood boiler, and it was, I don't know, mid-40s and raining. That rain didn't feel too bad. Get some green going around here. Fuck. Wish we would have been busy this winter instead of now. It's getting nice out. It is what it is. You can't pick when. But as long as it gets busy at some point, stays not busy for too long, then you're fucked. I think. I don't fucking know, let's be honest. Snowed like a motherfucker in Hibbing today. I seen there was a little flurry on the radar. Oh, God. Stay. It's windier than a motherfucker outside right now, I can tell you that. Holy shit. Been getting rain here and the frost is out of the ground. Primarily the frost is out of the ground here. Primarily, but not all of it. I did find a fuck of a hole in the pasture for no fucking reason, though. I let the cows out here just so they could run around and, you know, feel good about the weather. And I don't need the pasture. I don't need to hold them that fucking bad, so they can wait until the back pasture's ready. They can run around in this and fucking chew it down, and then maybe by May, the end of fucking May, when we have plow day, They turn them out in the back and we fucking plow this. I don't fucking know yet. I gotta do something with that for sure. Fucking wind's blowing shit around out there. So I don't know what the fuck we're doing yet, but we'll have something going on either way. But I was walking around out there and I stepped in a hole that was well past my fucking knee because I fell the fuck down. Why there was a hole there, I have no fucking idea. So I went over there at the excavator and fucking pushed a bunch of fucking shit into it because it was near to one of the manure piles. So I plugged it for now. I didn't want one of the fucking cows falling in the son of a bitch. Probably wasn't big enough for a cow, but a calf would definitely fucking fuck up their day. Nathan's in. I know we're gonna drink a fuck ton of beer that weekend. Pretty good at drinking beer. That'll be fine. Might have a buddy bring a tractor too. Is there ground to plow? Yes, we can plow. There's not a ton of ground to plow. I don't have a big fucking piece. And it depends on the weather, whether Toby wants to work that fucking piece up there or not. If he wants to work that piece, we'll work that piece. I don't give a shit. If he says he doesn't want to work that piece, we won't work that piece. We can plow this piece out here and this piece over here. And maybe another one. Down the road. But any folks ever had carpal tunnel? It sounds like I'm going to have my wrist cut. I know people have. I've been told that I will get it, or I'm in the stages of fuck whatever. But it's gonna be a lot of wrist to cut. I did on my left wrist. It's great now. There you go. Can be painful to try brace. Tape the shit up, let her eat. Well, depending on how many tractors show up. This is true. Flights aren't aligning the greatest for me to get there Memorial Weekend. Well, fuck. This is bullshit. Life happens. We're going to do 4,000 pounds of shredded rubber. Fuck up your day. That's what I'm going to do. 4,000 pounds? I have 6,000 pounds of shredded rubber. I'm going to improperly secure it in the back of my truck and act like I'm fucking a spoiled little bitch and I don't have straps that didn't fit in the holes of my fucking bed. Anyway. Told stage 3. What does that mean? Work commitment getting in the way that I have to be back in time for... Hey, man. I get it. Still gonna give you mad shit for it, especially the closer it gets, but because you know how that works. I'm gonna need 2,000 pounds, so you only have 4,000 pounds. The fuck you are. You should have bid higher then. I'm just saying. Went fishing and didn't catch anything, but I seen an otter munching on a fish in front of me. Seemed pretty smug about it too. If I had 2,000 pounds of fucking rubber to spare, I went to haul this shit 160 fucking miles home. You're gonna need a big boy bidder number to buy that shit off of me now. You know how much that shit cost me in time and labor to go get? $1 a pound, it's yours. Oh, I actually did it. Oh, too rich for you. Well, for $1 a pound, you can have it. Drive last night kicked my ass. I mean, you made her. Shredded rubber is usually what causes the playground. Wow. Very likely Grace will have more shredded rubber coming up on the next auction. I wouldn't be so sure, because the fucking steel cabinets and the rubber blocks are gone. So, I wouldn't bank too highly on that. Should have called me. I could have picked it up for you. Oh, that would have been fucking convenient. For a 50% fucking fee. Driving into the daylight, I have no idea how I made it. There were cars stuck in the middle of the road that I couldn't even see. How about 6 of them cabinets? And you got 16 cabinets worth of shit to put in them. If they had, did they have shelving in them? Or no? Because I didn't think they had shelving in them. If they came with some fucking shelves in them, that would have been fucking alright, but I'm not fucking around fabricating shelves when I have all of this shit. And I don't need a door to get in my way of getting to the damn shit, so. Although I did think about buying 2 of them for putting that stuff in, but I don't know, I'll ever wipe a fucking box off once in a while. Not overly impressed with you, Gear Wrench. Maybe that's why you quit making the fucking things. Oh well. Fuck are you gonna do with that rubber mulch? And also, too rich for your blood. Shit! Do you know how rich your blood is? That shit's like welfare rich. I mean, daycare rich. One and the same. I had that big gooseneck there and nothing on the back. No shelves at all. They have the plastic bin. One? Or the whole plethora of the bastards. Because there's like 400 fucking slots for those fucking things to go on. They all got plastic bins in them. Then we're cooking. Well, no, I don't need that shit. I have that shit. I literally have 70% of a hardware store selection. I'm surprised my wife is not mad at me for all the fucking hardware that's jingling around the back of her SUV still. Anyway. Randy, when are you coming to open the camper up? That way I can talk shit to your face. It's been a while. I'm tired of fucking with the rest of your family. It's besides Blaine. Him and I get along just fine. Bins, hundreds of them, slots. I'm putting shelves in them, other crap, so you can't see. I won't be able to find. Thinking of coming up next weekend. See, the bins would be. If that's what a person is looking for, the bins would be fine and good. The one picture I seen with the inside with the doors open didn't have fuck all in it, but that's assuming that all of them are the same way. And who the fuck knows? But didn't really fucking fit my fucking agenda. Plus, I have too much fucking warehouse shelving and way too much hardware store shelving. I think. I gotta go count my uprights. Got a lot of shelves, but I don't know if I got enough uprights for my next adventure. I didn't need the bins. They were all empty. I looked. I'm sure you could sell the bins, put them on a fucking pallet and wrap them in fucking saran wrap or whatever the fuck pallet wrap and put them back on the auction and get all your money back for the fucking what you paid for the cabinet for the bins. Is that where this last auction there was a whole bunch of those fucking bins that style on there that maybe that's where they came out of. Somebody emptied the fuckers out and put them back on the auction. Out of the cabinet, not the fucking contents of the bins. I assume they're brand new. Kyle, you still here? He was looking for fucking bins. I thought I had bins for him, and then I didn't have bins for him, so I ended up buying way more fucking hardware from the hardware store auction than I thought. But we good. I ended up buying an 03 Yukon for $400. Runs, drives, needs brake work. About 2 boxes of bins, $20 a box. You bought boxes for the cabinets. What? I'm confused. I thought the bins came in the cabinets. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Anyway. I need more tool grid. 60 in a box. Nope, no bins in the cabinet. I got you. Mercedes bins? That's funny. Brakes work, just not 100%. Alex, no offense, but that is every fucking powertrain component on every vehicle that you've ever driven that I've ever seen. It works, just not 100%. And I could probably say that, well, I could definitely say the same about my Buick, but it made it to Kansas and back. No, it's fine. I spent way too much money on that bitch. Keep it going, but we're going for 400 grand for sure. 307 on that bitch now. I work with kids, you know. And then you watch juveniles on the internet. You only need brakes when you need to stop. They're not ideal for going forward, that's for sure. It's been a while since I kind of live 31st finger. Appreciate you. I know with your shitty internet and your fucked up priorities. Never mind. Tom wants to know how the tires are. I mean, I've seen the tires Alex runs. Those things are fucking 80% if they hold air. But he wasn't too happy about the process to get a hold of you, Toby. Wait, there's a process to get a hold of Toby? All you gotta do is go up to his field and start my tractor. He'll show up in 3 to 5. Good tires, only 100 miles on them. Since they were put on the Yukon or since they were new? Do you know what new is? God damn it. It's the newest tires you own. It's new to me. See, there you go. Hey, at least you can admit it. That means he's already driven that motherfucker 100 miles with shitty fucking brakes. Props to you, buddy. Hey. See, Alex isn't as dumb as Dave looks. Wow. Did Dave leave or is he still here? Just jam it. You could neutral bump the son of a bitch. Separates the serious from the not so serious. I usually do that with insults. Toby does that with like fucking socio hurdles, you know. Slammed it in the river. Wow. I mean, nobody knows what happened. That was damn funny. I do have to say that fucking nobody needs to know what happened. Fact. That fucking terminal crimping tool that I got does a fucking bang up job of crimping terminals onto or pins onto an end of a fucking wire. Was not the pin that I needed though, so apparently I need to invest in buying more of those fucking kits. So we're going to go down that rabbit hole. That is... This thing's actually pretty fucking cool. SN48B. Filluck? Filluck. Now, that's... They make a bunch of different terminals, but they don't, you know how fucking vehicles and shit are. They don't make everything. That was not quite the right one for that connector. However, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this on the fucking... It's a two-sided fucking... Can you see how there's one stage for each crimp? Right, so it's the first part there and then the second part there. So you have to have it in there the correct direction. But for a lot of this stuff, if there's not a pigtail available, and even if there is, it's a lot of fucking around because most of the time you got one circuit that's fucked. It's very rare that you got a whole fucking pigtail that's just fucking destroyed. You got one circuit that's gotten hot or whatever, you repin the fucking circuit and away you can go, right? And or you bypass it, which isn't ideal in a lot of circumstances, but So I found that is pretty handy, but there, you know, it's just like everything else. You can have one or you can have fucking 20. So I'm gonna have to buy the other 19. But and then they come with different fucking Deutsch connectors because that's what Cat uses and I have access to, so I convert to those. And I absolutely, if you're just doing fucking connectors on both ends, I don't blame you at all. But if I'm repinning the connector to OE spec or to, you have a little bit of room depending on how the engagement in the connector shell works. If you do both ends of it, right? You got a little bit if you do the male and the female end, but you still have to have the proper engagement. But it's just one of those things where I had to replace this 50 pin, and yes, it was a tedious process doing it one wire at a time to make sure I didn't fuck it up. Because the pigtail was all one color too, wasn't it? Pigtail was all either black or green fucking wire. And then you got fucking management being like, hey, what's taking so long? And then you got one of the other paint by number fucking retards coming over and being like, hey, could you come in and look at this? Well, and I have a shitload of wiring harnesses and connectors, and I got bins and stuff full over there. And when I get junkyard engines, well, I don't get junkyard engines, and people bring me junkyard engines. They're getting their OE and wire harness, and that came in the vehicle, and they're getting that one put back in, and I'm keeping the one that came off that motherfucker, and they're taking the core back. I went to school for electronic engineering and built an entire ECU for Subaru STI engine for my VW bus. Used all Deutsch connectors. Your Subaru engine for your Volkswagen bus. What kind of indoctrinated fucking nevermind college did you go to? The Alex Hunt? I assume it's 3 fucking letters. Trying to see the avatar. Not sure. The EMCP panel have a 70 pin connector. Still remember how pissed I get when I throw out the takeoff harnesses we'd save at the dealer. Those harnesses came in handy all the time. Fuck yeah! Whether it's a connector shell or a goddamn a pin or whatever the fuck you needed. The only caveat was, and Toby and I knew this, while we were the only ones that robbing fucking connectors and shit out of the son of bitches anyway, if you took a pin out of the connector, you cut the connector off. That connector can go in the connector box, but it cannot stay on the harness in assumption that that connector has one pin in it. Just saying. ITT Tech, it was horrible. They went bankrupt. Oh. That explains the Subaru Volkswagen inbreed. Why would you put that on the internet? I use Deutsch connectors like the only fucking thing you've ever been good at. Never mind. Field truck. We never throw anything away that you could use to get a guy out of a out inning without having to order a part. That's right. You just need shit. And sometimes it doesn't have to be fucking pretty. It just has to work. Go buy some shop towels. They're over there. I got some. Apparently, you've been around for a while. Would you like to spin the wheel to buy a vowel, or never mind? That's why, like, for me, the little things that can fucking all the years that I've done this for a hot minute. It's never the big item that fucks a job. It's never I mean, I shouldn't say never, but it's very rarely the big item that fucks a job. It's always the little, the nuance item that you don't fucking have or can't fucking get or any of the other shit. It's the improper scan tool. Well, goddamn it, we'll work on that. Also, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I'm going to make a phone call tomorrow and somebody better figure out why this motherfucker doesn't update. Or they're taking it back. Customers praise you when you say the connector is fucked on the harness, but I had an old one that will still good in the truck and I put it on, so you're good to go, right? We'll look at a C15 ECM tomorrow and see how many it's got. Also, how's Tate tonight? We swapping 3.5s yet or not? So my hardware store buy the other day. Rear view mirror adhesive. I can't tell you the last time I did a rear view mirror replacement to put to glue the fucking puck back on. It's not like that technology has changed, I think. But you remember when those motherfuckers just fell off all the time? I'm assuming the adhesive got better, but finally got the Flurry in the baby room, so she's out of my bedroom. Nice. Time to make another one. January. Never mind. February at the latest. Damn delay, Rick beat me to it. You know, I am kind of witty in my own right. You know, blame the delay. Capping it till the house is done, then I might be baby tapping into another one. Well, baby trapped into another one. Nah, fuck it. You can hire the house out. Just fucking. It's fine. Plus, you don't want that big of a gap on ages, you know? Do it for the. I don't even know why the hell I'm trying to talk you into this. Like. I support you with food and money. Fuck. Shit. One's going to take you months. The other's going to take about 20 seconds. I mean, right? You could. Plus, you got it's April. You got all summer to build the house, and she's got all summer to be pregnant. That way, you can both be miserable. And stressed out. This is like equality. Fucking A, I need to clean off my toolbox. So I got two now. You may as well just build like fucking 6 bedrooms and bunk beds and fire away. Twins running the family. That would be goddamn funny too. It'll fast track the house. You're damn right it will. She ain't gonna have time to think about, no. Get your shit together and figure it the fuck out. I've never met Tate's wife, but I'm assuming that she would think I'm an asshole. Not sure why I'm trying to sell them on this. I don't have kids. Hell, I got grandkids. But the faster you get over kids, you can get to grandkids, and they're fun. Hell, I can't even believe Cody just had one. Here's for your beer or Tate, whichever comes first. Well, Alex, I appreciate you, buddy. I'll throw Tate an extra 20 on the tool truck tomorrow. Speaking of tool truck, we got to make some fucking videos because plow day is coming in May and we need to get some pre-sales going. Shit. We got to keep the minions happy. Oh, wow. Iron Man wants to know, do you actually see a decent influx in business from Plow Day tape? Fuck, you pre-saled me on a dual table without a video. Did you eat your table? This shit's pretty kick-ass. Who wants a DeWalt table from the tool guy? Here, watch this shit. 1,000-pound capacity in this son of a bitch. Holds 1,000 pounds, and we just go, bloop, fucking whip her out. Put 1,000 pounds on that bitch. Stay out of the tool truck organized now? I mean, I keep buying shit off of it. I need one. Can make that happen. It's not obnoxiously big. I need like 3 more of those motherfuckers, to be honest with you. But you want me to climb my fat ass up on this motherfucker? All right, god damn it. Wait, your ass isn't even coming to Plow Day. Fuck off. Now. I'm sure that's fine. Not for sure. I'm still watching the flights. Well, we'll make it work. Hold my beer and watch this. I mean, I'm not the most steady person in the world, but I am a fat bastard, so 125 bucks. And it's still folded up. Everything I ask about is out of stock. Tom, do you want me to get one for you? I'll get one for you. Like, yeah, that's worth the beer. Appreciate you, buddy. For me, well, the whole fucking thing of it is, he was in here last Wednesday when I was fucking around fixing that table. Then Thursday, he sold me that son of a bitch. I'll throw that other one out. Buy 2, 3 more of those son of bitches. That was me telling Lee Harris that. I'll get you one. If y'all want one, how many? Who wants one and how many? I'll get you one. Shit. I know a guy that knows a guy. I use the lifetime table and it kind of sucks having to fold all the legs out. And I'm not sure what the mechanism is in it. I haven't looked actually. Oh, it's pretty fucking simple. Plastic track that runs through the bottom of this son of a bitch. It's all enclosed underneath that fucking, you probably can't see it. That shield and that shield over there. I mean, if you're a complete fucking slob, you're gonna bind it up and get it full of shit. But if you work in a semi-clean fucking environment, blow it out with a fucking air gun and call it a day, right? I mean, my wife probably needs one for the garden, I can tell you that. She's gonna, as soon as she sees that shit, she's gonna want one in the garden. And no, that doesn't mean she can use one of mine for 3 times in the garden. She's gonna have to have her own. How heavy is it? About that, about as heavy as a 30 rack of beer. Ish, maybe a little bit heavier. Like 10% of a 30 rack. Like you could easily fucking just, you know, if you're gonna go fucking picnic or whatever the fuck you wanted to do. I don't know how far you gotta go with shit, but plus it does have another on this is the long side, so on the short side it does have a handle there too. So you could like for me, I'm not a fucking tall feller, but at arm's length it won't hit the ground, right? So you don't have to feel like you're doing that shit all the time. The end handle, you would have to, you know, I could see where you get some fatigue there. Side handle, you're good to go. I don't know why the fuck I was ambitious enough to climb up on that bastard and jump. That was dumb, but... Is the weather made a turn or you're still chilly? Well, that's kind of relative, right? We've had fucking 60s and then snow the next fucking day, so... Welcome to the weather swing. We are 39 outside right now. I don't count on anything for fucking... I put this in a video short a while ago. Everybody's like, oh, spring is sprung. The fuck it has. We don't fucking start talking about spring around here until May. And May 15th, maybe. We got green grass and the frogs are croaking by the middle of May. We could start talking about it. Rain in Wisconsin right now. Windy. That's fucking windy here, too. How's Scott? More than normal as far as I can remember. I have never fucking had wind like the winter that I lived at the cabin. Sniper bunnies in. Speaking of wind, I gotta go piss into it. I don't have to, but maybe I won't. I got a wind block over here. Left Milwaukee at midnight last night, drove to Ohio to some Amish trade show. Boss looked around for an hour, said, let's go. Drove all the way back to Wisconsin, 7:30 tonight. Are you a fucking Uber? What in the fuck are you doing driving your boss around for? I hope you're getting, I mean, if you're getting paid and you're okay with it, but what made you pick mechanic as a career? Would you recommend private shop or dealer for someone starting and love your content? What made me pick mechanic as a career? Let's start there. The realization that you don't have a lot of other skills in life, right? Let's just be honest, you're not necessarily a people person. As much as I might have fucking YouTube content and live stream and do all those other things, I'm not a fucking people person. Like, I like people from a distance, and I like their money, and I realize that if there is a better way to make money without fucking interacting with people all together, I'm that guy. And also, fuck anybody that thinks that the off-grid homesteads make a lot of fucking money. They do not. If you're starting, I don't give a fuck where you start. It's where you get, right? I don't care if you start in a private shop. I started in a private shop. I worked for several, and then I went to the dealership, and I spent almost 20 years at the fucking dealership. Your long-term objective has to be you and no one else. You have to look out for yourself and making money for you, not fucking worrying about your fucking... You need to worry about the quality of work, your interaction with your customers. If you're being isolated from your fucking customers and you don't have any way to communicate with them, then you're fucked, right? Because it's your word against theirs. So I'm all about communication. If I go out to the damn bar for dinner and if somebody's got a problem with their vehicle, come and tell me about it, right? Or if I'm walking through and I'm going to the bathroom or whatever, be like, hey, how's your car running? Let's figure it the fuck out. You have to, you can't, if you're going to be on the business side of this or ever try to be on the business side of this, you have to be that person. If you're going to go work for somebody else and decide that that's what you're going to do forever, fine. You can just turn the fucking switch and be like, nope, I'm done for the day. You call them in the morning and we'll figure it the fuck out. However, once you do that, especially in a community like I live in, if you do that for a period of time, that switch doesn't get flipped back again. You don't have the ability to, you don't get to go the other way. And there's also people that are good at working for someone else and people that are not good at working for someone else and better off working for themselves. But it's really hard to dive off and just start working for yourself, right? Ralph, what's happening? Work security for him in his car dealership nights, so I said, sure, I'll go. I got paid straight through, so it's good to me. I'm off till Friday. It's fucking Wednesday. Extra day off. I mean, maybe got Thursday off. I mean, nothing wrong with having middle of the week off. I'll tell you right now, I'd rather have fucking weekdays off than weekends. That's why for me, on the weekends, I primarily focus on service and the smaller things to try to get people in and out at their convenience, because people are off on the weekends. And I like to fuck off during the week and go get my auction shit. Self-employed gynecologist. Oh. Cunt. That's how I read it. Monday, Thursday off. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday sucks. Makes no fucking sense to me, but hey, whatever works for you, man. You'll do what you're told. I missed way too many tractor pulls. Trust me, this year is going to change. Oh, yeah. You realize that this year is almost a third of the way over, right? This year it's going to change. Fuck you, it's going to... Fuck off. This time, this year, fuck you. It only changes when you make it change. Tomorrow it can change if you want it to fucking change. Act like you're dragging it out for 8 fucking months. Shit. You know, I said I was quitting, and then I fucking quit when I said I was going to quit. In hindsight, and when I picked my fucking day to quit, which in hindsight, I didn't realize that I was quitting on the day that I was quitting, but I was quitting on the day that I was quitting. April 1st was my last day. And I fully believe that they believed that I was fucking trying to fucking pull a fast one on them right up until I came in on Friday morning, which was April 1st that year, 2022. I came in on April 1st, and the night before I had pulled all my tools out. Taking all my shit home. They come in the morning, they're like, "You took all your stuff." I was like, "Yeah, I took all my stuff." They're like, "What are you going to do?" I was like, "It's my last day. There isn't much for me to do. I can do oil changes. I'll borrow a fucking wrench from one of those dumb fucks." Shit. Not like we're diving headlong into diagnosis here. Don't mind Rick. He's hams deep in this one. 2 fingers. Never mind. So I've been the 3rd time I've been back. It's no big deal. Oh, Jesus Christ. You're a repeat offender. You're worse than Toby. He quit and came back. You know what I did? I quit. Left, and that fucking place went bankrupt. It shut the fuck down. Sold out and gone. You gotta commit to quit. Holy fucking wind. What is the wind? Oh, fuck. I got that thing covered. I gotta move that son of a bitch. That's right. Reaper, were you not getting enough attention? Sniper Money didn't say hi to me. I'm gonna cry. Pretty much. The wind is out there fucking up the dumpster lid. When Rick sips hams, he feels like the man hams. I don't know what you were going for with a... What? It's like a husband and wife relationship. He's a bitch and I'm a bitch. You know that would be lesbians, right? I mean, I'm just saying, you both wear flannel and have short hair. Ah, God damn it. Got some emails to send you tonight, so I better take care of that shit. Y'all have a good night. Nathan, I appreciate you. Thank you for the beer, buddy. Did you already talk about the beavers on your property? Not the gynecologist. Not on my property, actually. So... that's my neighbor's property, believe it or not. Next time I go down there and make a video, I will actually tell you the reasons why that is my benefit and not my fucking problem. I'm just driving on my own private damn gated road. That's it. That shit's my neighbor's problem. And I promise you, Sheeta has no fucking clue that beaver's even there and or cutting trees down on her property. I'm all about it. Motor, I appreciate you. The fuck out of here. GTFO. They're fucking standard bits. Somebody want some standard Allen bits from fucking 3/8 to fucking 1/8? Tom, you do much with fucking Allen bits in your stuff? You have pictures of your neighbor's beaver. I have videos. Posted one just the other day. I just realized that how I'm going to title these things going forward. Yeah, we're going to use some innuendos. And so, buckle up, Buttercup. I'm either getting blocked or I'm not, so... sometimes I use Allen bits for bearings and things. I got a set for you. They're Lyle, too. They're lifetime warranty and everything. I don't need another set of standard fucking Allen bits. If you can throw them in a piece of machinery, even if you never use them and you still have them, I bought them because they came with the Lyle tap sockets. And I always need more of those, so. How's the weather out there? I don't know. Windy as fuck. I'm not out there. I'm in a building. Not only do I have fucking steel siding, fucking 2 inches of closed cell foam, 6 inches of R19 insulation, 1/2 inch plywood, 6 mil fucking vapor barrier, And then all the hardware that's on the fucking wall, I don't know how it is outside, but I can hear the wind blow once in a while. And if you don't think that that shit on the wall doesn't have an R value to it, yeah. The wind be strong lately. Wind be strong, all right. Let's shake that one down a pound. Like, god damn it. Brah. The wind stinks too. Fuck. And it lingers. I mean, like, how does that work, right? Shit's got a tail on it. I'm usually pretty okay with, like, gear wrench stuff, but I feel like they missed the fucking mark. Lee's ham's deep in this one. That's what you're reaching for. You just want fucking... seven so far. No offense, but I was doing mental math and I had to go back and count the fucking circles in the fucking case. I've only had 7 beers since we got here. Shit! One more and I gotta go because I got shit to do tomorrow anyway. Had to suck the head off. Wow. My 7 started at 5 p.m. Well, seven, haha, rookie number, words of Rick. Well, we all fuck up eventually, right? People act like they live a life where the scale is not going to start sliding back the other direction. Right? You only have a peak at some point. And I am not at my fucking peak. I will tell you right now. Do not fuck with me because I don't want to figure out what my fucking peak is. We don't want to do that shit. I can, but I don't want to. All right. 5. These are stages in life, right? We can recognize them as part of life, or at least objective people can. I can recognize that I'm there. Hell, if you was here 3-4 years ago, no, well, more than that. 5, 6 years ago. You've seen you've seen the elasticity of my liver. Live life that's like putting a revolving door at the edge of a cliff. Oh, God damn it. You don't have to do that. I mean, mostly that's like, been here over 6 years now. Well, unfortunately. Rick's liver left the chat many times back then. Yeah. We taxed the liver for all of the daycares. Oh, God damn it. Bryce is here. Bryce, I was gonna send you a picture. And then I didn't because I was busy, but I stopped at the Pilot in Rosemont. Only because I knew that they would have what I was looking for. I forgot my fucking phone charger, and I didn't feel like fucking dicking around at other places. And they had a decent phone charger for a decent fucking price, but that has got to be the shittiest fucking place I've ever seen in my life. I was gonna make a video, but I didn't make a video. There was literally a fucking reefer just dropped in the middle of the fucking parking lot, perpendicular to traffic. We got fucking back-to-back fucking trucks parking, and they just dumped a fucking reefer off. Been a while. What do you have in the garage? A fucking tank. What are you talking about? I do not have a tank. I have a profit margin tomorrow. Hopefully. My left shoulder. That is a pile of parts. That is a couple of tires. What in the fuck are you talking about? Bryce, I was not looking that closely at things. The mountain of shit. Literally fucking trash, garbage, and probably human feces. Between that fucking doubled up line of fucking back-to-back trucks is fucking insane to me. Not to mention the caveat was the dude walking around with a fucking leaf blower acting like he was doing something. Like, that has got to be the biggest shithole in Flying J's I've ever fucking seen in my life. And I've been to a couple. Not a lot. I'm not a trucker. But we've stopped at a couple when we've gone fucking to Illinois and that kind of shit. It has to be. I mean, literally piles of fucking just garbage. How does that shit happen? Get a fucking skid steer and go clean the shit up. .50 cal BMG with a muzzle. I don't have that in here. What the hell are you talking? That? The fuck are you talking about? That's a fucking alignment machine. Jesus Christ. Look at the hell that is not a 50 cal at fucking all. That would be like a fucking 36 millimeter fucking. Jesus. It's a double barrel. Never mind. I gotta piss again. See? Fuck. Bro got a sensory gun for security in his shop. I mean, do you guys know what a muzzle brake looks like? Because that's not it. I have things with muzzle brakes. Those aren't it. And they sure as hell aren't that big, but I guess if you can't put things into scale, that's why you guys think that this much is 6 inches. Fuck. I'm just, I don't know. We're down to single digit numbers. Oh, we're up to 10. Holy shit, there's 10 people here. We were like cruising through in the 20s, and now all of a sudden it went, ugh. YouTube was like, Rick said some stupid shit, so we're going to suppress you all of a sudden. Should we start talking about fiery fucking topics? What do we got to do to get the fucking live stream to fucking pop? That's what I want to know. You guys tell me what we got to do to make this fucking live stream fucking hit. Because I want to get back to the stupid shit. Like fucking, I want the trolls and shit back. You know? I don't get to make fun of people. A little bit, but not like I used to. It's still funny, but it's not as funny as it used to be. Not sure that I believe the counter on the live stream anymore. I mean, ASMR is always a good thing. Well, if you came here looking for ASMR, you should, I wish your avatar would make you identify as a male or female. God damn it. Don't know. Also, you're one of 9. Never mind. She's a woman wearing shades. No, that's what your eyes lead you to believe. That could be Keith Urban, and he's gay as shit. Ah, damn it. This might be why we're suppressed. Was all over Manitowoc to pick up brewer's yeast today. Got a dust of snow in Kalamoa after the wind overturned a oversized load of in Toma. Jesus. Where are you hauling the brewer's yeast? Spent, right? No, you said yeast, not mash. Never mind. I'll send you a link to Kaylee. Let me know what you think of her. I mean, Hiya Shells Brewing. I remember when those companies made some good fucking dark beers. Maybe I need to go take a brewery tour and see if they still do. Now I've been on one brewery tour, I'm like, maybe, just maybe. You guys don't completely suck like I thought you do. Of course, that was Boulevard, and they weren't. I've had Shells because they're close enough to me that it's available. It's an available market. Have you ever bought a barrel of alcohol, Rick? A barrel. Well, it depends on the size of the barrel, so no. That would be quote unquote labeled private barrel. No. First and foremost, I'm not doing that shit, right? Also, I do not want to be tied to. Well, yeah, not on the alcohol side. I'm like, I don't want to fucking on drinking bourbon in that. I don't want to do that for fucking eternity. I don't like the fuck. I like the change up. How much are those things anyways? I don't fucking know. You know what? You know how Google works? Me either. Try it sometime. They make good beer. Unfortunately, you can shit 10 feet through a screen door the day after. That's not good beer. I'm good for buying a bottle of whatever, right? Bourbon is one of the few things that I like a variety of. Right? Like one of the very, very few things that I like a variety of. If I'm at home drinking beer, I'm drinking Hams. I'm out at a bar drinking beer, I'm drinking Castle Danger Cream Ale. Because tap is way different than anything I can have here. And I'm not buying a keg because that's fucking retarded. On Friday nights, I'm having fucking prime rib. I want my baked potato. And I want my salad with ranch dressing. That's it. That's who I am. I'll change it up on the bourbon. I just went down a whole goddamn psychopath of fucking the fact that my hand cleaner that I've been using for years and years and years, same shit that I've been using since I started working for myself, and then we were using at the Ford garage prior to me leaving, despite the fact that we couldn't invest in an $18 fucking dispenser, and we had to mix this shit every morning by hand, literally by hand, to incorporate the fucking skin conditioner. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I've been using this shit for years. Now it's going away. So the other side of that is I don't like that. So I bought all of the ones that are available. I have cases and cases and cases and stacks and stacks and stacks of fucking hand cleaner that I don't know where I'm going to put yet. But I'll figure it the fuck out. Because I don't like when those things go away. When I'm happy with something, I want it to stay the same forever. So maybe I'm not 100% happy with all of the bourbon. I don't fucking know. But I'm a pretty constant person in life. Like, I don't like variables. I'll fucking handle them. But if I can fucking I have 100 fucking units of hand cleaner. Because I don't want it to fucking change. So, like, there was a time where I drank Budweiser every fucking... That was the only beer I drank, right up until they pissed me off, and then I found Hams, and now it's like, I can't go back to Hams, because I didn't realize how fucking bloated and fucking... Well, at least after going from fucking Budweiser to Hams, I can't go back to drinking Budweiser. I get all fucking bloated and shit. I can't do it. But if I'm happy, just leave me the fuck alone, and I'll, I'm loyal as shit. Like if you treat me right, I will treat anyone right. It's like when we go out for dinner on Fridays, I text the bartender and say, hey, I want prime rib. I want my prime rib. My wife may vary. She can do whatever she wants. I want my prime rib, our corner table. And that's it. We're asking for a fucking little table in the corner just for us. Play cribbage. Be by ourselves. And I want my damn prime rib. And when they try to go to fish fry versus prime rib over fucking Lent, I made my fucking... I just said that I am not eating fucking fish fry for 7 fucking weeks. Y'all do what you do, but I am not doing that shit. And if somebody else has got prime rib and it's better than yours, you better look the fuck out. Because I won't fucking... You know what they did? The next week, they had fucking prime rib for me. And I appreciate that shit, and I take care of them because of it. I want a silencer. I mean, the silencer might be pillows, pills, syringes. I mean, that's a vague fucking... I only read your statement, so that might be different. Just don't do the paperwork. Oh. A silencer seems... If there is any fucking thing that I could say about me in life, a suppressor on the gun. Yeah, I get it. I understand what you're saying. There's anything that I could ever say about me in just as a person. silencer, suppressor is probably not one of them. Two of them. I'm going to say whatever, do whatever, and then fucking, you know what? At some point, I'm not a fucking assassin. If you fuck around, you're going to find out. I don't want to live in a world where I need that shit. Right? And kill coyotes in the middle of the night. So can I. With all of the guns. Nobody cares. And also, if your neighbors care about you killing coyotes in the middle of the night with fucking loud guns, they need to get their priorities straight. Just saying. I'm Rick's lucky he can do what he wants, no one budging in. All the folks around his way mind their own business. No. That's not true at all. Trust me, I'll get up in somebody's business, right? And we can have disputes and we can have arguments about it and whatever else. But at the end of the day, I go out and fucking it's 1 a.m. and I rip one off. It's not a 3-alarm fucking fire because I took care of some shit, right? Also, I know the other side of I 100% know the other side of the coin. If you need a silencer for that, for what I would be fucking taking care of, well, there's consequences for that, right? There's also a thing called blending into the fucking foliage. You know what I mean? The only... Not to wake up a 75-year-old lady with an AR-15. You're shooting a coyote. Why the fuck do you need an AR-15 to shoot a coyote? I'm asking. I have no problem with you having the AR-15, by the way. 0. Nice. We'll put the nice scope on a different fucking gun. Wake up 90-year-old man with a pistol. I don't live in an area where I live. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody's gonna hear it anyway, right? Let's be perfectly clear. I go rip off a fucking gun right now and nobody's going to hear it. Unless they're outside taking a piss like I am, nobody's going to hear the fucking thing anyway. My wife in the house, if I go rip off the rifle, she might startle, but she's not going to fucking ask anything. When I go in, she would ask if I got it. But like, I don't fucking know. I'll go check tomorrow. It's fucking dark out. It's not how this works around here. And I realize that people live close together and blah, blah, blah. .22 cal AR, what a waste of metal. The AR is 5.56. 22 is 10.22. 22 will still kill a fucking coyote within range and not have any problem. See, the AR platform, and they platform ARs in way too many fucking things, right? Because they found out the fucking lowers were whores, and they'll just take anything. Never mind. One more, and I'm leaving. Scope would not stay true on the 22. You don't need a. It's a 22. You don't need a fucking scope. I'm gonna show you some shit. I can't show you all the shit, but I'm gonna show you the part of the shit that matters. So I bought this cheap, and I mean super cheap, fucking 22 LR, 22 long rifle. I bought it because the rear sight was broke off, right? Good and fine. I paid fuck all for it. And I know you can drive them out. And I know you can fucking do what you do, and you can. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't know if you can see what that is. That is a self-tapping screw. Now, if you were fucking retarded enough to think that I drove a self-tapping screw into the barrel of the gun, then I'm just going to let you think that. However, that motherfucker will drive tacks for days. And also, if we are going to be specific here, have you guys ever seen these fucking Mac Tools fucking mag strips? You know what they're good for? That. It's in the dark. I need a night scope to see in the dark. You need a better flashlight. You need to get yourself some EDC flashlights. My EDC 29 is not in here. EDC 09, my EDC 29 is in the house. EDC 09, small enough you can hold it under the barrel. It's actually sweet, Rick. We're pretty self-equipped, right? There's one here. There's one there. There's one over there. I mean, we all right. Don't fuck around and you won't find out. But I have never been afraid to pop one off. I don't give a fuck what time of the day it is. I walk outside and see something that needs to be taken care of. It's going to get taken care of. I the thermal imaging would be fucking cool, but it takes time, right? Because anything you're doing with one thing I have found with the little bit of experience that I have with thermal imaging, it's not instant. And maybe that's the technology that I've been have access to, but it's not instant. You need them to stop and pause. I like instant. Eyes are moving, eyes stop, boom. There's a delay, like a fucking. In my brain, there is a delay in that technology. And it doesn't work for me. I just can't fucking make the math. But I know when eyes are too close together for the animals that I have, and they're about to get it. So. We used a 5.56 and scopes. Hell, back in the day when Bob was still alive and he was laid up with cancer, and he always wanted to have a good time, but didn't have the wherewithal to be able to do with it, you know. But he could drive the damn truck, and I'm left-handed, so I could shoot out the passenger side window. We would just drive around the neighborhood and shoot coyotes. It's easier to ask forgiveness than permission. And this was 10 plus years ago. We just drive around and shoot fucking coyotes. Rock fans in. Any new tools in the past 48 hours? Did you not see my fucking Klein Tools video? I got that son of a bitch a couple days ago, but whatever. I forgot I ordered it, and then they took fuck all to give it to me, but we had Bob driving and my ass shooting out their passenger side window. We did a pretty good job of fucking knocking them down in the evenings right before sunset. 20, 30 minutes before sunset, and go cruise the neighborhood and fucking just blast those bastards. It was good times. So Emily, I get it. You know, shit you can do with your dad, and also you're like 26. How old is your dad? He's probably not that damn much older than I am. Maybe. 50s? Maybe. Rock fan, just for you, I'll start making some videos when I buy new shit. I think maybe you said that before. God damn it. Now I feel insensitive. I'm sorry. You need one of those tables. Nobody actually said they wanted one of those fucking tables from Tate, so nobody's getting fucking tables from Tate, so. But I'll make a video on it. To be fair, Emily, my father passed when I was 5. So, I know how it feels. Hopefully you weren't that young. You got a little bit more time. Holy shit, is it windy out? We must be in a parallel universe. Rick said he's sorry. Wow. You know what? I will, if I'm a dickhead to a lady, I will, or if I feel like I have offended a lady, I will apologize. The rest of the time, I'm going with it. Fuck it. I don't care. Man up and get over it. I don't have room for a table in my house as I cluster in here, Rick. Well, god damn it. I'm gonna get fired. I spent 20 fucking years trying to get fired. Second day I was at my job at the dealership, I got put on parole, and I never got fucking... Was it parole? Whatever the fuck it was. That thing. Never got off. What do you have stored behind the door? Nothing yet. Well, I mean, there's a bunch of shit back there. You want to see? I'll show you. Fuck it. The old dog used to go back here, but... So there's some excess... I shouldn't say excess. Brake parts, common brake pads, rotors. Some more of that stuff. Some auction overflow. Kind of... This is kind of a shit show over here. I need to really fucking get through and organize the alignment stands. So those go with the alignment machine that everybody thinks is a fucking cannon. Because I don't have an alignment hoist. So those stands, labeled right front, left front, etc., they're going to go fucking where they need to go, and then we're going to align a vehicle, right? But the rest of this is just kind of wide open shit show, and we need to work on it. Yeah. The old lathe I had, it's surplus stuff that I, bought at the auctions, and it's kind of leftovers, whatever. It's kind of sort through kind of things. But I say, like, fucking suspension parts, brake rotors, and calipers, and yeah. So my plan is to expand that by about tenfold, right? Because I don't... My thing for... The thing for me is point of sale, right? Oh, the shop is super comfortable, right? It's 71 degrees in here. It's my happy place, or I wouldn't spend that much fucking time in here. That is like... I'm running out of places in here to put things, right? You ever took a nap there? No, I'm not much for sleeping. I don't like... You only live once, and you better stay awake for it. And that's always been my philosophy, and I don't like fucking sleeping. And I know that the older that I get, the more that I realize that I need it. I don't like to go to sleep. Like when I was like... You remember when you're like 5, 6, 7 years old, you don't fucking want to go to bed because you're just having a good time? I'm the same way right now. I don't want to go to bed. I don't like to sleep. I think it's a waste of time. I have to, You only get to run on that shit so long. But it's a process. I mean, the reality is this used to be a fucking horse stable. I mean, if you're not privy to my earlier videos from 5 or 6 years ago, this used to be a horse stable. We've come a little bit ways away from that. It's certainly because of the air conditioning. Oh, I bet that thing's fucking. Let me bet you only get like 5 hours of sleep a night. I fucking like to get 5 hours of sleep. I try really hard, fucking 5-7, lay down, fucking do that, and if I get 3 or 4, I'm fucking realistic, like 3 or 4, because I'll kick and squirm and fucking. I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. I want to enjoy sleep. I know there's people that just they can fucking. You can be sitting there having a conversation and they'll fall asleep at the fucking table. I'm like, God damn it. I'm not mad because you fell asleep. I'm mad because I can't do that. Like, I want to just fucking crash out for a nap once in a while. Pine trees, Ed. I've been good enough. And yourself? Insomnia is a bitch, though. Went 6 days and thought someone was living in my attic. And it's not even a fucking. Well, it was your attic. It was like up in the. It's not an insomnia thing, right? Like I can work until I'm tired and then go to fucking bed. But if I'm not tired, I don't want to go to bed. But I realized that there's like many years ago, I figured this the fuck out, right? There's a scale on this. Like, you're only going to get to work for so many fucking days before the fucking chickens come home to roost, and then you're fucked. Because your body's going to have to get that back. And I don't like that. I don't like that. Like, I used to be able to, like, when I was snowplowing commercially, right? I was working at the Ford garage, had a cunt of an ex-wife. And bitch got what she earned. Say that every day of the week. I was snowplowing commercially on the side in the wintertime, and I did cabinetry and other stuff in the summertime. Anyway, when we had snow, I just fucking plowed snow. But you plow snow for 3 fucking days in a row after work, and then the chickens come home to roost, and you have to, your body is going to shut your ass off. It cannot fucking go. And I would like that variable just to run until I can just fucking. But it fucks with any kind of schedule, right? So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Like, there is not everything runs on a clock, right? Like, all of it. Revenge bedtime procrastination is the act of intentionally delaying sleep to gain personal time. Snow removal is one of the hardest jobs I ever did. I did it for several years. Fuck, I probably did it for almost 10. And it was feast or famine, right? I mean, you got a brown winter and you're fucked. You're paying all the insurances and all the fucking, paying all the liabilities and making none of the money. But when it's fucking feast, you're running fucking 8 days a week and you can't fucking keep up. But you know what? I did it. There's not a lot of things that I haven't fucking like tried to do as a mechanical person. I'm not in intelligence field, I've like, if there is a gritty way to make a fucking dollar, I've done it. I've never done the fucking intellect fucking side of that, right? Like, I've never been an intellect. But if I can fucking run a machine or fucking hit shit with a hammer, I've pretty much made money at it. Or at least tried to. So, and I haven't always been good at it. I mean, shit. I'm more of a hands-on type of guy. I have to be. Right? There's disproportionately, I have to be a hands-on type of guy. Like, it doesn't. Beer can, hand. Just let you know. Rat bastard's good shit. Yeah, if you want to know how fucking fast your heart beats in RPMs, it's good shit. I have to tap out, right? Protect those hands at all costs, Rick. That's what makes me money. You have to take care of yourself, right? I don't give a shit what you're doing. If you want to have a livelihood in anything, you have to take care of whatever it is that makes your livelihood. Some people it's more physical and some people it's more mental. It doesn't matter. You need to take care of yourself. You also need to be realistic about how things work in your life. Like, be objective. One of my biggest, I never try to go off the deep end on anything ever. Like, you gotta see all sides of this before you get fucking too far out there. Because there's all sides of everything. I'm not an energy drink kind of person. I'll hit me a Mountain Dew in the morning and fucking. No, I'm not a energy drink person. I'll hit a Mountain Dew, and that's not a. But for the most part, I'm just beer and water. For the most part. If I'm on the road and I'm getting shit from auction or gas or fucking salvage yard or whatever, the Mountain Dew is easy and it's fun and whatever else, but I'll try to find my path. Well, the path is money, right? Now I gotta do a lot of shit. You just need to find my true talent. No. The talent is not real. Money's fucking real. Right? You can call anything a fucking talent. You can fucking do magic at a fucking bar when people are drunk and call it a talent. Nobody gives a shit. It didn't make you any money. You need to find money, not talent. To be a bouncer at a gay bar, Close flamethrowers. Wow. Did I miss the tasting of bourbon tonight? You have not, but you also don't have a membership or a super chat. So you could buy your way into a bourbon tasting if you wanted to get a membership. I mean, I sometimes work armed security when rappers do shows in my city's clubs. So you can pass the background check and do all that shit when you've been locked up before? Or they just don't care? Like this motherfucker will pop somebody's stupid ass for no reason. I mean, I'm just asking because this is. Am I wrong here? Unlicensed armed security guard hire me. Oh, so this shit's legit and everything. God damn it. So what's happening is you realize that they are giving you money, which you are going to perceive as really good money. And they are literally telling you, and you don't even know it, that regardless if anything pops off, you're going to prison. You know that, right? They're just paying you to be the fall guy. Let's think about this. They are paying you to be the guy that takes the dive. You may or may not know it, but you're the guy that's going to catch some shit. If shit pops off, that's on you. Shit sucks. So change it. Even Tom said the same. Why would you do it? This is your life, right? You only get one of them, just so you know. Just one time. You only get one opportunity to be a decent fucking person. So don't squander it. Basically like a human bullet shield. No, you're not even a human bullet shield. You're not going to have to take the bullet. You're going to have to take a life sentence for doing it. Regardless of who does it, you don't understand. Three licensed insured, hours and hours of training. So I do it sometimes on side gigs. Yeah, you tell you're the main gig, you're gonna be somebody's side gig in fucking prison. There's better money to be made, dude. Life is only as hard as you make it, right? You don't get to bitch about anything in life that you haven't fucking controlled. None of it. Nothing. You're a goddamn adult. Control your shit. I could bitch every fucking day of the week. And am I happy with me every day? Nope. Hell no. But me better figure out the fucking way to a profit and a fucking happiness at the end of the day. Otherwise, it doesn't fucking matter. So stop fucking doing stupid shit for fucking petty money. And I guarantee you it's not worth it. This is why you have stupid fucking screen names. Reaper. Right? Like, it all fucking makes sense when you break it all down, because this is why you have a fucking screen name like that. It's better to shit in the sink than sink in the shit. Let that think in. I had to. You're absolutely correct. How's mental pain? You only get one shot at this. And I'm not saying I've ever done anything fucking correct. I've done the best for me. When I try to aspire to, get people to a better place despite my faults. I'm not a perfect fucking person. I fucked up a lot of times. Fucking Asian all of a sudden. God damn it. Fuck up long time. I always wonder how I fit in here. You don't. That's why you don't have a wrench or a membership. I'm just saying, all the side gigs and bullshit you got going on, you don't fit in. You just partaking. I'll bully one of you motherfuckers into getting a membership. I don't care about a wrench. No, you do care about a wrench. What do you mean you don't care about a wrench, but you care about some other fucking rapper you don't know and taking the fucking hit for him? Maybe or maybe not. How much you getting paid? One night. I want to know one night what you're getting paid to do security, aka be the fall guy. What are you getting paid? I want to know. I'm not that. You are that type. You can't be on the same fucking page and say you're not that type. Came out of the same writer, if you know what I mean. $75 to $100, usually security for a few hours, so it's a few. Call it fucking 8, so $800. How often does $800 happen, right? How often is $800 worth 20 to life? As arms, who in the hell is background checking this shit? No, they're planting a gun in your hand for sure. And you know when that big black motherfucker comes and pops your ass in the mouth, knocks your ass out and puts a gun in your hand, and he's the one that's getting the damn money. Oh, it's not guaranteed. Yeah, no shit, it's not guaranteed. I would stay away from security. You're just going to be the fall guy and end up in prison for something you didn't do. For fucking sure. This is what I'm trying to tell you, dickhead. Tom's being nice about it. Oh my God. Wow. If there was a slow-mo in the history of never ever, I snotted all over everything. That was bad. I'm even allergic to the shit that Reaper's doing. Anyway, that's why I only do when I need extra bread. Rock fan, I appreciate you. Fuck out of here. You are the one putting yourself in the position to need extra bread, right? It's called living within your means. If the means that you are not making are putting you in a position when you need to do that shit, I'm just saying, you got to do better, man. Just do better. It cannot be that fucking hard to do a little bit better. What's your day job? Got to make more and more. Well, do you? At what cost? I completely understand money. Don't get me wrong. I'm always chasing the dollar and figuring out how much I can spend on XYZ and here, there, and the other thing. Do not get me wrong. My boss is an absolute dickhead in reinvesting in the business and not paying me a goddamn thing, and my wife pissing off my wife and every other fucking thing. Do not get me wrong. But we're not trying to put ourselves in a position where we are going to take the fall for stupid shit like that. I'm just saying. It's a way different. It's way different fucking thing, right? Like, I'll chase the almighty dollar in a couple of hours. Don't get me wrong. I'm like, fucking crash this out, go in and fucking throw some wood in the stove, go in, shower, shit, shave, and fucking... I'm not going to shave. Fuck that noise. We're here for the long haul. Profit margin is the beard. Back ripping in the morning. I'm just asking, where's the fucking... what's the line, right? Like, how much money is not worth it? Or how... $100 an hour for a few hours, and you catch a charge. Like, you've already caught charges, so they know you're used to it, right? Like, you've openly said that shit. That's why they're paying you that money, because you already have you have a record. It's easier to convict you again. Okay, I do not fucking understand. I don't get it. There isn't enough money. I think I draw the line when the money you're chasing might cost you the freedom for the rest of your life, right? I mean, it's just not... It's not worth it. So, okay, so we're going to stop doing it, or we're going to... Today's Wednesday. It's not worth it, but my Friday night, it's going to be fucking worth it, right? Like, what's the value on this shit, right? I don't understand. It's getting foamier as we speak. Fuck me. Do junk removal. Caught up in the same shit in Florida and ended up killing himself by overdose. 47. Get out of the grind, dude. Work for a shopping center. Basically go around all day picking up heavy shit. So, the reality is you need to find some... Emily, I appreciate you. You gotta find some happiness. What makes you fucking... What makes you're happy, right? Like, what makes your happy? Not anyone else's. Like, where's the happy spot? Like, some money, some drugs. What the fuck is it? Adrenaline. Where is it? Because you're on a fucking brink of something's fucked. $25 and need to find my true happiness. No, you need to find a way to stay the hell out of jail. You're 25. The hell do I feel like you've been here longer than that? Yakking, taking, it's all the same. The door was open and I was talking, so. The happy spot is when the IRS doesn't fuck with you as a small business owner. Yes and no. I won't get into the complications of that. I respect my elders, bro. I don't act like most folks judge. I don't care about your age, dude. You keep doing the shit that you're doing, your age isn't going to matter. Right? You're going down a path that is, like, you're not going to live a life of legacy and things to talk about. Right? I'm just saying you're going to go through a fucking path of being a fall guy and wound up in prison and nobody gives a shit about. You have to fucking make better choices. Do better. Or accept the consequences for don't. I'm not saying that you can't fuck up, right? We're humans. We all fuck up. It's by nature that we fuck up. Nobody's perfect. Never have been, never will be. But you definitely better realize that when you fuck up, it is what it is, right? You did it. Definitely appreciate the advice. Well, I'd like to say it's free, but it taxed my fucking liver too. It's repercussions and is what it is. You played and it's time to pay. I mean, in life is checks and balances, right? In any fucking circumstance in life, for a action, there is an equal and opposite reaction, right? It's physics. Correct? I believe in that, and it does not matter how long it takes. There's going to be a reaction for your action. So try not to fuck up too bad. If there's a consequence, there's a consequence. And it might be tomorrow, it might be fucking 10 years or fucking 20 years from now. But we all reap what we sow. Right? So let's do it. "56 did a lot of stupid shit my younger years. Probation, jail, straight. My cell phone, 3 kids, all girls." I felt like punctuation was important, but not. Wait, what? In the last sentence, I didn't fucking get. Straight, my cell phone, 3 kids, all girls. I only listen to people's advice who have messed up in a past. They have the most knowledge. Well, that's not true. That's not true at all. I mean, there's definitely a path to success through failure, right? However, you have the law of averages. Like let's just say, so path through. Let's macro scale this. Let's so we can be on the scale that everybody's talking about, right? So if you look at path to success through failure, you would look at Elon Musk, right? You plan to fail, right? It's everything you ever fucking done is planned to fail, and success has come through failure and advancement, right? Can we agree on that? Because Elon Musk has burned every bridge that he's ever started to try to get to the next bridge. And I'm not a huge Elon Musk fan, by the way. I'm not an electric car guy, but the dude is. Let's be realistic here. Try, fail, try again. Yes. Learn through failure. Right? So let's look at the other side of that. What's your guys' other side? I want to know what your guys' other side is, and then I'll tell you mine. Well, you can't give up. Quitting's not an option. You don't get to quit. I'm not rich. am fulfilled, but I'm not rich. I have a good life. I don't have a lot of money. I have a good life. There's a difference here. I don't have a lot of money. I have a good life. You don't realize you looking sweet to the trenches. You're 25 fucking years old, dude. You're not in the trenches. You're where you put yourself. Perspective. And if motivation, if you're gaining motivation from me, you have a lot of fucking problems in life, right? You need to scale your motivation much fucking larger than what I'm at. This isn't. You need to aspire to do a lot bigger and better things and then try to fucking fall somewhere in between. You should never, ever, ever should I be your aspiration. And you know why? Because if you fail, the consequences are dire, literally. Like my aspirations are here. My realizations are where I'm at right now. Right? It's just like you on God. I don't understand. There's no God level here, dude. I think you're getting fucking. You're reading way too far into this shit, right? Like, I should not be an inspiration to someone. And if I am, that's fucked up, right? Learn from what I've fucked up and not what I've accomplished. Like, I don't really, like, when the fuck have you ever seen me come on here and talk about what I've accomplished? Oh. Just brutally honest Aaron doesn't hold anything back and doesn't care if he hurts your feelings. Like, I have never, I shouldn't say never because somebody would correct me if I was wrong, but I'm not an accomplishments guy, right? I don't do that. Like, some things on YouTube have been pretty cool, and it's nice to get to that accomplishment level, but hell, anymore, YouTube has been basically holding the choke towel over my fucking mouth, and I'm not getting fucking whatever. I don't care. It's not about that. It's and you should never benchmark anything off of what I've done, because this shit's not for everyone. It's not for anyone if you can't fucking handle it, right? Reaper, it's not. It should never come to that, right? There's been one fucking time that it's ever gotten close to that, and I handled it, right? Because that's not how I work. I'm not that kind of guy. We don't have to fight ever. You better be joking, because I'm not a fighting guy. I handle shit. I don't fight. All right? There's a vast difference in your ego of fighting and the fact that I will just handle things. Reaper, you're gonna get fucked in the ass by every fucking black man in the holding unit before you're ever gonna have a chance to worry about fucking fighting me with rifles. I'm just saying. I only need one. Don't fuck up. Don't fuck around, and I won't have to find out. Like, I'm not that much of a dickhead, right? I'm actually a pretty nice guy. But if you want to fuck around, like that's a side of me that I don't like to see, right? Because here's the deal, and I'll be completely fucking honest with you. There is a side of me that I don't want to see any more than you want to see. Because when I see the side of me, it's time to get scared. Not for me, for fucking you. And there is one person in this world that has ever scared the shit out of me. And it's only ever been me. Until then, I'll just handle it. Like, I don't care. Like, I can do all the things. The moon has been confused since 3020. Have you noticed? I didn't know we were back in time, but don't do things for money that will affect your freedom. That's right. And don't tell me we're going to have to fight. What was it, 2030 or 3020 or 2010? I mean, if you're going to make a statement, you made a statement. That's why I don't drink anymore. You just come here to watch everybody else do it. Then you're like, yep, this is why I don't do this shit anymore. Made it. A confused moon might be a sign. What if it's cloudy out? How the fuck are you going to know? Like the Little Reaper says, knowledge. Little Reaper, that's funny. So me and Rick are fuck ups in different lanes. Oh, how much weed do you smoke to get this fucking retarded? Also, how much weed do you smoke and not get that goddamn fat? Well, you don't have a fucking profile picture. You're like 800 pounds of fucking keyboard warrior, just raw. Oh, that makes sense. Now I know why you're fucking working security for fucking side money. Yeah, you goddamn right. Spend it all on Big Macs, you fat bastard. Starting to make sense now. I'm not fat, but I'm also not the most fit, just regular. Regular for the fat bastard ass bouncers at the nightclub? The one that's gonna take the hit? Yeah, you're the slow one. Oh, shit. Regular. Yeah, I'm just regular too. You know? I'm just a regular Joe. Wait, Tom knows me so well. Five seven 185. Oh, goddamn. Muscle. Yeah, I'm a muscular five. Fuck you. The hell you ever 385 at 5'7". Shut your mouth. So who wants to ask Reaper if he's black or white? God, I hope it's mulatto. Calico. God damn it. Think a 55-gallon barrel. You'll fit a 5'7", 185-pounder in there. I mean, I'm not worried. There ain't no nightclubs around here to bounce, if you know what I mean. 5'7", 180. What in the fuck? Who in the fucking... How the hell are you working for at a nightclub that you're one fucking... Never mind. Come on, man. Oh, so that is the... Well, you did put an E in there, so I'm not sure if... Never mind. When you're armed. With what? Also, coming from... How in the hell are you... You're not legally armed. You just have one. Allegedly. You're talking about it. You know, you got a plastic piece. That motherfucker might not even have a trigger on it. It's got a fucking hole to stick your finger in, right? You can fake it till you make it, or they fucking hit your face and they break it. What in the fuck was that? I didn't just hear that shit on my own. It's a blaster. By Nerf? He said plastic piece. That might be a Glock or fucking... You never know. I mean, Glock is technically plastic. Most of it. joking with you. Come on. I don't give a shit either way. It's your life. It doesn't matter to me. You're just the next retard up to bat. You know that, right? You're just one that's like, I'll play all the fucking innings. Oh shit, took all that battery. God damn it. Hey, we're back. Hey, I'm the guest in the chat. Don't fucking make it a competition. Reaper's gonna be right there with you. I mean, I'll protest your shop. Please do. Bring your boards and your gay ass signs. You better realize what public versus private property is and the boundaries for fucking. Because I do. Because I know. Because I ask questions and I know exactly where the laws are. You're wasted. I'm wasted. Might be. But I still got shit to do tomorrow, and it's not going to be hustling fucking side gigs for fucking tard money for taking a fall for somebody else's stupid shit. Also, it's Thursday. What the fuck are you going to do tomorrow? Public property is what's written on Rosie O'Donnell's panties. Nobody wants public property. Reaper might. He might start a domain name on that, if you know what I mean. Probably not. He's more of the gay. Black and gay. He's going to be running for office soon. Anyway, gotta go to do junk removal. I don't even know what that means. It means sodomizing a white man. Never mind. $25 years old. You remember 20? Does anyone remember 25? Never mind. Don't be the next Don Lemon. I mean, so don't be a lemon. I mean, he's pretty much already there. You know what I mean? He's just like the Reaper, but nature bought the hood. All right, that one was bad. Fuck you guys. $25 is long ago in the bar, spending my whole paycheck on the weekend, broke my Monday. God, you don't make any fucking money, do you? I'd beat you in a bar fight. Oh, now we're picking fucking fights with random ass fucking people on the internet. You know what I just realized? God damn it. 4700 BLK Reaper. Of course he's black. It's funnier this way. We can talk shit behind him in the dark. How the fuck did we not get that before? I feel like we all missed that. Did we not all miss that? We all missed it. The run's real bad. What should I do? Slow down. I mean, Ronnie drink of hams. Oh shit, the trolls are coming in. Fucking let's do it. Should I go into Army Infantry getting evicted soon? I mean, based on your prior choices in life, probably. You'll have 3 hots in a cot. Was the 4700 block you lived on? That's what the name came from. Well, it doesn't say the BLK, so I'm just saying. I gotta go check the wood stove. I got shit to do tomorrow. It's been fun. It's been real. I'm glad I'm back to doing this shit once a week, not every fucking day. Appreciate y'all, and we'll fucking... I'll put up something tomorrow, but I don't know what it'll be.